Tracee Ellis Ross, welcome to the Daily Social Distancing Show.
I'm so happy to see you, Trevor.
Let me compliment your vibe. People try and download backgrounds like this onto like Zoom, and you have it in real life.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
painted it this morning. I wanted to have something special for you, Trevor. So I got to painting. It's a little paint on my nails, but I'm good, you know?
I feel like you are good. I feel like there are people who have found a way to still look after themselves during this pandemic. Like there are some of us who look like there is a pandemic, and then there are some of us who have chosen to exist despite the pandemic. And I feel like you're one of those people. Like on Instagram, I'm like, wow, she still looks amazing. She still looks like she's finding the silver linings in life. What are you doing that is different to the rest of us?
Nothing. Trying to make sense of this. I do think I thrive in a pandemic. I am good with isolation.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I love cooking.
Well, there you have it.
I don't think that mopping floors is the best use of me, but I am really good at it. I don't know. There's been a lot of conditioning of the hair. I mean, I have not stopped working. I don't know about you. I mean, we know you have not stopped working, but people keep saying I'm so bored. I'm like, can you get me an invitation to this town called boredom? I don't know where it is, and I want to get there.
I do owe you an apology, though. Last time you were on the show,
yes.
We talked about your new hair care range.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I don't have hair, so I can't use it. And then I didn't take any from you. And then now I have more hair than I ever thought I would have. And I didn't take any of your products. And
I'm going to send you a package because I see all of that gorgeous hair, and pattern will do you well. I don't know within your busy schedule how you have time, but I know you bathe. I hope. I'm just. I don't want to make any assumptions, but I hope you're still bathing.
I am bathing.
Okay, great.
I am bathing. So, I'm bathing, and I will take it. I'll take all of the products to help my fro. Congratulations on yet another Emmy nomination. You're back in the mix again with Blackish again. I know that you spent many years of your acting career feeling snubbed by the industry. Do you I don't know, maybe I'm putting words in your mouth, but it feels like there was a time when not just yourself, but many other actors and actresses who acted in like black sitcoms and black shows were often seen as people where it was like, oh yeah, that's not mainstream. But now, like, does this feel like the payback? Does this erase some of the bad memories from back in the day?
Well, I'm going to change your language because we know what titles go out. I do not feel snubbed by the industry.
Okay, well played. Well, I understand what you're doing. I understand.
What's happening? I do not. But there was definitely I was not seen by certain parts of the industry. That is true. I will give you one of the best expressions that was given to my publicity when I wanted to go on The Tonight Show. It was like the fourth year on Girlfriends, lead on a show that had been on for 4 years. They said, oh my God, we love Tracee. Call us when she gets something. And I was like, give me some clues. What kind of something are we talking about? Because I thought lead on a show that had been on the air was going to work, but tell me what I need to get because I'm going to try and get there. But so yeah, I feel like 4-time Emmy nominee. I do trust the Tonight things. I have a Golden Globe. It's all working out just fine. I did not actually have complaints then. I just knew that I had when you're an actor, you grow up dreaming of the Golden Globes, the Emmys, the Oscars. So it's really fun to be there and be here now. I mean, I have to tell you though, Trevor, as excited as I am to be nominated for an Emmy, and as much as I genuinely hope I win, most important to me is that people vote and fill out their census. If that is the silver lining to this, if people get out and vote, I will feel like I have won.
So let me ask you this. So if somebody said to you, if a fairy came and said you will not win the Emmy, but then Joe Biden will win the presidency, what would you say?
I would take not winning.
Okay. I like that there was a moment, not a long pause, but a human pause.
There was a really quick of like, Trevor, this is a hard question.
Obviously, I know the answer to that question because you were at the DNC. You were one of the people who hosted one of the nights. And I mean, it's been a weird convention. Nobody thought it was going to be like this. Nobody even knew what a convention could be. Some have liked it more. I personally enjoyed it more. You got to see more people speaking. You got to see diversity, not just in like the people on camera, but the places on camera. Yeah, it was cool. Why did you say yes to hosting at the DNC, and what did you feel your responsibility was to be a part of this event?
I'll start with the second. I felt my responsibility was to facilitate a conversation around engagement and participation, and to actually be, I mean, you know, because you've hosted. I do a lot of hosting, and I feel like the job is it's like the host of a party. You are the touch point for the audience, and I'm there to say, here's where we're going. I've got you. We're good. The beauty of it also, when you are in that position, is you get a moment to speak up and to use your own voice. You know, I took the leap. I felt like it is and was a natural sort of progression of the way I use my voice. I'm very civically engaged and socially active. I am not so versed in the political realm, but it reminds me of exactly what I've come to understand of how personal politics is. And so it felt like, it didn't feel like such a stretch. And the truth is, it felt like a moment and a way that I could continue to show up for the greater good and what we are in right now, which is a very unprecedented time. And I do believe that all elections are urgent, particularly for those that are marginalized and those that are the most vulnerable and experiencing the oppression of the systems of this country. But this election is particularly urgent. And I think that was really expressed beautifully through Michelle Obama, Barack Obama, Joe Biden, and Kamala at the DNC. And I agree with you, by the way. I thought it was particularly personal. Seeing like the roll call, seeing everybody.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
Environment. It was so beautiful to me. I got very emotional at many moments.
Before I let you go, let's talk a little bit about the movie. You recently made a movie which was meant to come out in theaters, and then coronavirus happened, and then we all got the movie at home. A movie called The High Note, where it was really interesting because you played a superstar, pop star, right, in the world. What I found most interesting though was you singing. Yeah. I don't know if I've just missed this, but I didn't know that you sing. I mean, you recorded a single. Is this a talent you've hidden from us purposefully, or was this like a new thing you discovered?
It was something I've always wanted to do, but I was terrified. I have continued to do it. I haven't like hidden it from myself. I don't know if it was unconscious or conscious that it kind of moved to the back burner.
Why were you terrified?
Well, my mother is Diana Ross.
Ah.
So I worried, Trevor. I worried about the possible comparison, and it became this giant smoke and mirror monster of like, oh my God, I can't do it. It's so scary. And you know, the longer you wait, the older you get.
I can only imagine.
The scarier things become. But it was really worth walking through the fear and towards that dream. I got to record 5 songs. My first single, which I just love saying, my first single called Love Myself, ended up on the adult contemporary charts, and I made it to number 14. What are you talking about?
Are you kidding me?
No, it's ridiculous. It's so, I mean, I love it. I'm like, did we add that to my bio? Can we add that to my bio? Like every time I meet someone, I'm like, do you know that I was on the adult contemporary charts and I'm a singer?
So, but then tell me what that was like on a personal level, because I understand that, like coming from a world where Diana Ross is your mother, who's one of the greatest artists of all time, you are singing, you come from a household where music is life, but now you're singing, and it was terrifying. Was it liberating on the other side of it?
Yeah. I actually feel like when I watched the movie back, I was like, that is what pure freedom and joy looks like.
Oh, wow.
It was like unbridled for me. And once I made it through the scary part, it was actually really fun, and I felt oddly at home for something I'd never done before. I'm very comfortable on a stage, so the live singing we had to do for the movie on stage was exciting, but I've never really sung live on stage. The recording, it all felt new, but I took to it very quickly. I guess perhaps it is in my DNA. And I'd love to keep doing it. I don't know. It was really cool.
Tracee Ellis Ross, thank you so much for joining me on the show.
Thank you. It's so good to see you.
Look after yourself.